Okay. Alright guys, we're going to be playing Resident Evil 2. This is a PlayStation 5 version of it. I haven't really played this version yet. It came out, I think, in July. They did a version of 2, 3, and 7 for PS5. If you have the PS4 copy, you can upgrade to the PS5 version. There's no retail release like separately for them. You have to upgrade from the PS4 versions. So I didn't really know what to play tonight. It's kind of late, so I figure we'll throw this on for an hour or so, see what it's like on PS5. I'm hoping it's improved. I mean, my TV's shit. It's like from 2016, so it's probably gonna look the exact same as the PS4 version, but we'll give it a shot. I have all these unlocked, which these two are ridiculously hard. This one's pretty hard too, actually. This one actually did okay in that. And then this I can't even do. That's just too much. But we'll start a new game. Do I want to change the costumes? Now, I did put the retro music on. Someone was tempted to use the retro costumes, but no, I'll just use the regular, I guess. Now, I'm going to do the canon playthrough, which is Claire A, Leon B. So you play Claire's storyline first, then you do Leon's. Just in case I actually do keep playing this, like I said, we'll do the first. I probably will just talk over the cutscenes. I mean, this game's pretty old at this point. I would imagine if you wanted to play it, you have by now. I won't skip the cutscenes, but I remember when the game first came out, I remember seeing this hamburger thinking, holy shit, like, look at these graphics. But then also thinking, fuck, that hamburger looks disgusting. Like, that is way too much. But yeah, I figure I'll hop on here, I'll play this for a bit. I'll give my thoughts as I play through this, like a long form review of what I think of this game. Because a lot of people love this game. A lot of people love Resident Evil 2 in general. I really don't. I think Resident Evil 3 is much better, the original and the remake, personally. But everyone seems to love this one. And if I'm being honest, I think the remake of this game is actually worse than the original. The same goes for the remake of 3. So let's hope that 4 is actually decent, because their track record's not the best right now with these remakes. The remake of 1 was amazing. 2 and 3, not so much. But, yeah, I'll give my thoughts on this. I will say, this whole intro section is much better than the original. But once we get past this, the game is just so... it just feels cheap. And I'll explain what I mean as I play, but... Fuck, she gets plowed. Look at that, look at the hair. So ridiculous. Now, they actually redid this scene in the new Resident Evil movie that came out, Welcome to Raccoon City, which, that movie's fucking terrible. Maybe I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But yeah, they redid that scene in the movie, and, yeah, they somehow did it worse in the movie than this. Oh, Sean's in the stream. What's going on, Sean? Playing Resident Evil 2 Remake.
What am I gonna do?
But yeah, this whole intro bit is so much better than the original. Because in the original, they just drive right into the town. There's like no dead people or like explosions or like debris or anything. The town just looks normal and empty. And it's like, well, how the fuck did they drive in town? If there's like an outbreak, like how'd they even get in there? Whereas at least in this, they like stop at the gas station beforehand.
What the?
Yeah, like this kind of teases it out, which I think is much better. In the original, like I said, they just cruise in the town and then only realize that shit's going wrong as soon as they get out of their car. But meanwhile, they drove like 10 minutes into the town with no issue. But this, it's like, oh, okay, shit, something's going on here.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
Now this guy over here is an asshole because as soon as we go in the freezer like section, he closes the door behind us. He's like, "Oh yeah, just go in there," and then you do go in there, and then he fucks you over. I gotta pull up the chat on my phone because it just keeps getting cut off. Give me one quick sec. Yeah, this guy locks us in. Watch, he'll do it right now. Yeah, dick. And locks it. That's nice. Thanks, dude.
Hey, what the hell?
Alright, hold on, Sean. Let me whip open your comment. Oh, I just threw it on normal mode. Maybe I should have put it on hard. I'm just trying this out for the first hour, just to see what it's like on PS5. I don't know if I'm gonna run through the whole game. It's already pretty late tonight, so I'll probably just play for an hour. And then if the game hooks me and I'm like, oh shit, I kind of want to play this whole thing again, I'll keep going with it, and maybe I'll throw it on hard. But I think for now I'll just keep it on this, and we'll just see.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, ma'am. I got this.
And this guy just gets fucking destroyed. And imagine walking in and seeing that. She's just like, oh, just get off him as his throat is like being ripped out. Yeah, if I saw that, I'd be fucking shitting my pants. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was stupid. I should have shot him. Thank God I'm not playing on hard. I would have already died, probably. I try to get the headshots to save ammo, and then I usually take too long. And then I get bit. Oh, see? And that's why. Okay. Now the trick, and what I should have done, is you just shoot out their legs, and usually a leg snaps off, and then you can just knife them the rest of the way. And I should have just done that, but... So we gotta get the key to get out of here. Also, one thing I love about this game, and I noticed this right away when I played it, they use so many assets from Resident Evil 7. Like, that's the beer from Resident Evil 7, that's the ashtray from Resident Evil 7. And I only know that because you see these things so many times in the house in Resident Evil 7. There's literally like 20 ashtrays in that dude's house in the 7th game. So yeah, when you play this, it's like, oh hey, that's the fridge from oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, right, dude. No. Fuck, get the fuck out of here. Oh, actually, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, I'm fucked. I already fucked up. And now I'm boxed in. Okay, we might be okay. See, that's how you normally do it. And then you can just run past. Yeah, I was supposed to go this way. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm using the old sound effects, which I think are... Whoa, fuck. Which I think... Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm fucked. The original sounds are way scarier, so we'll play with those. Oh shit.
Whoa, don't shoot.
Get down!
He just walked into that. That could have been anybody for all he knew. Like, how the fuck did he know what was going on?
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Doesn't even investigate. He just shot someone in the head. And he's a cop, too. It's like, well, don't you think you should be calling somebody, or... And then all these guys come out of nowhere.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
Oh, does it? No. Well... No, the cat was behind me, but she's bailed.
What's going on?
I don't know. Hopefully Hopefully they'll have some answers.
Okay, now this is like the biggest problem I have with this game,
Cop?
with the remake and the original. They just cruise in the town. But at this point, like, the town's already been infected for like 2 or 3 days. I think it's something like that. So it's like, well, in the town, how the hell do they just drive into it? And not only that, wouldn't the zombies be like leaving the town? Like just natural? I mean, they got to the gas station. Look how far out they are. Like, I don't get it. And then there's this cool little intro, which this intro alone is way cooler than anything in the game. But yeah, I don't know how they just drive into the city. You would think that that would have been blocked off by now, given the state of the city once we drive in, and you'll see once we drive in. But yeah, this whole like, I remember when they showed this off, because this thing came out before the game came out, and I thought, oh my god, this is gonna be sick. All the subway systems, like it's gonna be so creepy. Everything's all fucked up. Like look how creepy that is. And then you play the game and you're like, oh okay, so it's like there's Hunk. You don't even see him unless you play that bonus mode, which by the way, I don't even think that came out at launch. I'm pretty sure that was in an update. Then everyone thought that there was gonna be zombie kids because of the kid right there and then the bus, and there's not. Yeah, this right here, it's like, oh shit, okay, this is hype. And then you'll see once we get in, it's not, that doesn't quite deliver. So like I was saying earlier, Sean, you weren't in here when I was saying it. I'll kind of give my thoughts on this game, because I'm not a huge fan of it. I like it enough, but to me this remake always felt kind of cheap and not that great, but everyone seems to love it. Like this, they're just cruising through, nothing's blocking the road, everyone's car's off to the side, no issues. They're in like the middle of the city, and I'm pretty sure this city's supposed to be like a few 100,000 people or something. It might have said in the sign when we drove in, I didn't look, but it's a big city, enough to have a subway system. Like, he's not even looking at the road half the time, he's talking to her. And he's got no issues driving through. No zombies coming out, no people screaming like for help.
Looks like we're walking from here.
I was like, oh shit, there's zombies in the town? It's like the first zombies they've seen.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
From Resident Evil 4 and the new God of War. Okay, well, I'll start with God of War, I guess. I don't know, the new God of War, like, I'm excited for it, but I kind of like the old ones. I don't really like what they're doing with the new ones. They're not terrible, but like, I don't know. I'm excited to play it, but I just keep forgetting it's even coming out, to be honest with you. There's like no hype for it. I mean, hopefully they put out like a demo or something, or show more of it, because I kind of feel like maybe it's gonna suck. Like I said, they're not promoting it, they're not talking about it. The game comes out in like 2 months. And it's supposed to be the last Norse mythology game, so it's like they have to wrap everything up, but they barely explored anything in the first one. Like, at least the original series that was in Greece was like 6 games or something. I think, yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 games. 6 or 7 games. To explore all the gods and places, like you go to Atlantis, you go to all these different areas. And the Norse mythology, we had 1 game, where we barely saw any of the gods and barely any of the places, and now we're gonna wrap it up in this one. So, I don't know. I mean, it's God of War, so I'm gonna play it and buy it day one. But I just hope it's not disappointing. I don't know. I'm excited actually for more things besides that. And then Resident Evil 4 Remake. I don't know, like I said, like, the remake of 2, everyone loves this remake. I don't think it's that great. And the remake of 3 was so disappointing, and 3 is like one of my favorite games, the original. And yet the remake was so disappointing, so I don't know. I'm hoping the remake of 4 is good, but like, 4 is already such a good game. I don't know how they could make it better. And there's already been rumors they're gonna cut out, like, the whole island section at the end. And they said that 2 of the bosses have been cut out. And they're changing a bunch of stuff, so... Like, again, I'm excited for the 4 remake, and I'm gonna play it. That's another day one. They'll put a demo out for it. I'll play the demo.
Almost there.
And it's Resident Evil, so I'll love it. Even though I bitch about this game, like, I still love it. It's Resident Evil. But, like, this is so cheap to me. Like, you can't even see anything that's going on. There's like no detail on anything, and then if you walk to the edge of the cars here, it's just like, I don't. To me, this just feels like cheap, like unfinished. Like, I don't know. Like that doesn't look good to me. I know it's supposed to be kind of foggy out because of the rain, but I don't know. Like to me, this just looks like, look, you can't see shit. That guy looks like he's grabbing an invisible wall, straight up. Look what he's doing. What are you doing, dude? Like, like it's just so cheap, and everyone loves this. Well, I'm gonna get murdered though if I don't do something. But yeah, I kind of trailed off there. Yeah, I don't know. For a remake, it looks good. I just hope they don't change too much. They're saying you can now play as like Ashley and like maybe even Lewis and all these other things, but I've also heard of them taking away stuff, so I don't really know. We'll see. I would sooner them do a remake of Code Veronica. Code Veronica is like so underplayed, everybody forgets it exists, and it's one of like the main entries. It's essentially Revelation 0. So I would sooner them do that, because that game plays and looks like shit, whereas 4 still plays and looks good enough. So I don't know. I think it's unnecessary, but again, of course I'll play that day one and stream it and love it all the same. Now get ready for this music, okay? Because this is the original PlayStation music, and this shit used to give me nightmares. I don't know what it is about this music, but it used to creep me the fuck out. It's so much better than the remake.
Anybody here?
Yeah, I remember playing this on PS1 and this shit would come on, I'd be like, oh my god. Alright, here, we'll just save on a new one. Okay, now I'm going to show you another thing that they redid in the remake, that they did way better than the original. So here, I'll let it play out for you guys.
Come on, Chris. Where are you?
I think it shows it here.
Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here.
Yeah, that's me earlier. not shooting the zombie and then getting attacked.
I should help this guy.
Alright, I think it shows it. Okay, yeah, after this scene it shows it when we come back to the computer. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So, this was the original demo. And I remember playing this back when it came out, being so excited. Because this part right here is like one of the better parts of the game, in my opinion. It's so creepy. Because you have that sign that says keep out, and then the power's out here. But this is like the only spot in the police station where the power's out like this.
Where are you?
And I kind of wish more of it was like this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, on the way back, a zombie breaks through here. A really fat zombie.
Focus, Claire. Focus.
I don't want to miss anything, because it's dark as shit. It was weird. You can turn on the power in here, but it doesn't actually do anything. I guess it's easier to see the items and stuff, but like, there's no real benefit to do it. Initially, when I did this, I thought there was going to be like a puzzle that you needed light for, but there's not. So, you just come in here, you get the ammo. I don't think there's anything else in here. Then you can check the map. If it's blue, that means there's no items. If it's red, that means there's still stuff in there. So while we're talking about Resident Evil, I'll talk about the Resident Evil Netflix show that came out. the most recent Resident Evil media to come out or whatever. So yeah, I watched this new Resident Evil show on Netflix, and it was fucking horrendous. Now, before I get into that whole rant, a ridiculous funny thing, when they made this game, the developers are making this big fucking speech and ordeal about how in the original release of Resident Evil 2, there was no police stations in the bathroom. And they made this big fucking thing about how, oh, well, now we got bathrooms in the police station. Now the police stations actually have bathrooms, so it's more realistic. Well, that's nice, but this one you can't even go in, and you can never go in. Oh, I know I got canceled. I'll talk about it in a minute, don't worry. I know all about that. But yeah, they made the big deal about the bathrooms, and first of all, you can't even go in that bathroom, and I don't think there's any other bathrooms in the police station. And I swear to God, they made this, like, literally, they were doing a stream of this game, stopped the stream exactly what I'm doing, and we're like, hey, yeah, look, 20 years ago we didn't have bathrooms in the police station, but now we do. Oh, okay, well, great. One fucking bathroom. Sweet. So, I just want to make sure I get everything in here before I start bitching about the show. Okay, yeah, so I watched the show on Netflix, and I remember when the show got announced, like, a year or two ago, they showed the script for it, and it was called, like, The Wesker Daughters or whatever. I remember reading that and just being horrified. Like, really, we're making a Resident Evil show, and we're going to do it on Wesker's Daughters, which, for people that don't know what I'm talking about, Wesker's, like, the quote-unquote big bad of the series, and they want to do a TV show on his two daughters that he never had in the video games. Shut the fuck up, I'm talking. So anyway, they wanted to do a show on his daughters, and it was like the stupidest thing. I'm gonna wait because this guy's gonna scream like crazy in a second. And I don't want to yell over him. Also, this guy had a gun, okay, and he's like stronger than a zombie, and yet I don't know how this guy got in this situation. Like, for real, he had a gun. I'm assuming he had a baton or something, and he had to have been stronger than the zombie. And yet this idiot somehow got in this situation. He should have just killed the zombie first. There was only one. Look at that, Jesus. Again, if I saw that in real life, I would be fucking freaking out. Some dude just got ripped in half in front of me. Oh, fuck, hold on. Some dude just got ripped in half in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, shit. Okay, now I'm a little bit fucked here. Oh, I was gonna try and run past him. I didn't have enough shots to take out his legs. It's usually like 3 shots. And I didn't want to risk taking the headshots, so... Oh shit, I should have reloaded. What am I doing? Idiot. I should have reloaded. Okay, hold on. I gotta get the hell out of this situation. That was the bathrooms. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on these guys. Oh shit. And I gotta do this quickly because they're... Oh, well, fuck you. Because they're behind me. Oh god. Oh, fuck this idiot. And I need items in there. I do need that. Shit. Yeah, I want to combine it with that. Okay. Oh, get out of there, Claire. Holy fuck. Oh, no! Oh, I'm going in the caution for sure. Okay, it's all good. We made it. I still can't turn on the power because I need the fuse box. Okay, back to this Netflix show. Okay, yeah. So I watched this Netflix show, and I remember when it came out, they had the script, and I thought it was really stupid because Wesker in the video games already has a son, so they could have just done a show on the son, and instead they make up 2 imaginary daughters that he never actually had, and they make this show, and it's the stupidest fucking thing. So,
Yeah.
You're safe.
oh, hold on, now these guys are gonna talk.
Marvin Branner.
So, We'll put a pause on the Netflix show for a second.
Thanks.
What I do like in this, though, is they do expand on his character, because in the original, this guy only had,
Take
like,
care of myself.
2 lines of dialogue or something like that, and then he died. Or, quote-unquote died, but he didn't actually, if you play 3. So I kind of like that they did a bit more of him.
So nobody knows what caused this?
But at the same time, I wish they would have done more, because you get this one cutscene with him, and I think you get one more, and then that's it.
But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
Why would she make that up?
Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? It's great news.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good. Hey.
Imagine that, too. You're in a police station,
Forget about me.
and there's a zombie outbreak, and he's just like, one of the cops is like, oh, don't worry,
Listen, Claire.
there's a secret entrance underneath this statue in the lobby. Like, what the fuck? No one's fazed by that? If that happened to me, I was in a building, they're like, don't worry, I know this is a hospital, eh? But the whole lobby, the stairwell lifts up, and there's a secret tunnel out of here. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'd be so tripped out, that'd be so weird. And she's just like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good. We'll go through the secret entrance out of the police station
Where you can't hesitate.
that no one apparently knew about, that was written in a book for some reason.
You run.
Okay, so back to this Netflix show. Thanks for the knife. So I'm watching the show, okay, and the first episode starts up, and I know it's gonna be dog shit, but it's Resident Evil, so I'm still pretty excited about it. And anyway, I watch it, and immediately this show starts off with like a Billie Eilish song. Like, so already I'm pissed off because I'm like, what the fuck is Billie Eilish doing in Resident Evil? That's the first mistake. Then they show off like the cast, and it's like Wesker driving his 2 daughters like to the new city that they're gonna live. And the one daughter's name, this is how on the nose they are with this shit. The one daughter's name is Billie. No joke. She's listening to Billie Eilish music. And not only that, her hair is like all dyed kind of weird in the front and shit to kind of look like Billie Eilish. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is like the stupidest fucking thing. So basically the premise of the show is that Wesker is moving his family to New Raccoon City, which is a new like version of Raccoon City that's like in South Africa. But the whole city's like this like weird, like every building's white and like square. It looks horrible. I don't know why you'd want to live there. It looks so like sterile. And anyway, so he's moving his kids to this town because he's going to work at the umbrella facility there. And he has 2 kids. One's named Billy, and the other's name is Jade. And Billy is like really whiny and like depressed and like moody and shit like that, kind of like Billie Eilish in real life. And so anyway, so she's like that, but her sister Jade is just a complete fucking bitch. Like, miserable, like, hates everybody, gives everybody attitude, like, just a complete brat. Anyway, so he moves into this town, and, hold on, we gotta watch this play out for a second. This is crazy. Oh, wait, no, that's in 3 when you get to actually see what happens to these guys. It's all fucked up. But, anyway, so he moves to this town, and literally the whole first episode, for the most part, is school drama. Because that's what I want to watch when I'm watching Resident Evil. Fucking people getting bullied in high school. Because basically what happens is this girl named Billy gets picked on. Now, if I touch this guy's face, it's all mutilated, but we won't even do that. But anyway. So, I'm watching the show, and it's like fucking school drama. Billy's getting bullied, Jade's a complete bitch, and then, so that's like in the past, right? That's in 2022. And then the future, which is 2034, the world's gone to shit. It's like apocalypse, it's set in London, Jade's much older, we don't know what happened to Billy, and it's her dealing with the apocalypse. And it keeps flashing back between 2022 and 2034. and you kind of see how like the past led into the present, and then how the present is continuing on. But it's so fucking stupid and like not interesting whatsoever because Jade is completely unlikable. So when you watch the future segments with her in them, you're just pissed off because she treats everybody like shit and gets everybody killed. But then when you watch the past segments, it's like them falling in love with boys and school drama, and it's so fucking stupid. So anyway, that's like the first episode, really dumb. And from then onward, it just gets even stupider. I'll sum up the rest of the show, but like basically, I'll sum up the past storyline and then I'll do the future one. Now, which window is it? Well, I think all these windows they break through. So the reason why, oh, and he already broke through that one. Okay, fuck. We'll just leave you for now. There's one where I think there's like 3 where they all break through like simultaneously. Anyway, so here's the past storyline. So this whole time we're like, how is this like? Oh, hold on, I gotta take this bitch out. Oops.
Hell is up with you?
She's a zombie, dude. Oh, stay still. Oh, fuck. Okay. We're watching this, right? And it's just like, how is this connected to the games? Because in the show, Wesker's black, bald, and doesn't wear sunglasses, but in the video games, he always wears sunglasses, has blonde hair, and is white. So it's like, well, how is this connected? Because this looks nothing like the video game character. And the premise ignores the rest of the canon, but everything up until Resident Evil 5 is canon. So you're watching this show like, how is Wesker alive? Because at the end of 5, he dies. Spoiler alert. And so you're like, how is he alive? Is he a clone? Like, is this why he looks completely different? I don't get it. Well, you're watching this past storyline, and it turns out he is a clone, and there's multiple clones, and they all have different personalities, and you actually do get to see the real Wesker, but he fucking looks like Blade, like the superhero, the Marvel superhero. He looks like Blade. It looks fucking terrible. And anyway, so it turns out that Wesker's a clone, and his daughters were like kind of born from him, but they're kind of like clones, and it's really stupid. And at one point, Billy gets bitten by a dog, and you're like, well, she's fucked. Like, she's gonna turn into a zombie. And so what do you think she does when she gets bit from a zombie dog? This bitch still goes to high school and goes to parties, and like, they know that, there we go, that's what you want to do. And they know, like, she's gonna be a zombie, and yet, like, Wesker still lets her go to school and, like, do everything else. It's no big deal. And then Jade is, like, there's this nice guy in the show that really likes her in the past segments, and she just completely, like, treats him like shit and uses him. And so, yeah, like I said, she's just completely unlikable. So nothing really happens in the past. Like I said, it's a bunch of, like, drama and just shit you don't want to watch from a Resident Evil thing. So then there's, like, the future stuff, right? Now, this is, like, what Resident Evil kind of should be. But the problem is the future segments are, like, so terrible. They're worse than those Resident Evil movies that came out. Oh, there we go, I got him. Like, for instance, there's only one episode that has lickers in them. There's one episode that has a spider in it. And there's one episode that has, like, a centipede thing. All the rest of the episodes just have zombies. So if you're watching this thing like, oh, I can't wait to see Hunters, or, like, Nemesis, or Mr. X, yeah, you're not seeing them. The show's just zombies, and the zombies look pretty bad, to be honest. So, anyway, in the future, Jade's being chased by Umbrella. But the leader of Umbrella is this fat fucking idiot that just says a bunch of, like, stupid shit. Like, at one point, this guy that's, like, killing people and chasing her down, and he's supposed to be, like, the big bad or whatever, he's talking about SpongeBob and memes and everything else, and you're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's, like, the stupidest thing. And then at another point, they bring in the chainsaw guy from Resident Evil 4, and you're like, oh, this is dope. We got the chainsaw guy, like, this is gonna be so scary. Literally, he goes to run at them, the guy just pulls out a magnum and shoots him in the head, and Chainsaw Guy's dead. That's it. Like, just totally wasted. And so anyway, the future stuff, it's basically Jade trying to find, like, kind of a cure for the zombies to, like... Oh, I gotta put some stuff in the box. So she's trying to find, like, a cure or, like, a way for the zombies not to attack them. And she finds it at the end of the show. But then, in this crazy, stupid, fucking awful twist, it turns out that Billy, who wasn't in any of the future segments, she's secretly, like, the head of Umbrella now. And it's, like, the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's like something out of the CW. And that's the problem with this whole show. It just feels like a CW show. Between, like, the whiny music and the weird love shit they add in for no reason, and the melodramatic bullshit. Like, at the end of the show, when you find out that Billy's, like, the head of Umbrella and Jade is, like, completely devastated, they play, like, this weird, whiny... It probably was another Billie Eilish song, but it was, like, this weird, whiny shit that didn't fit the tone of the show whatsoever. And, yeah, so that's, like, the end of the show. Jade gets shot, her daughter gets kidnapped by Billy, and Billy fucks off. And that's the big stinger cliffhanger, and like Sean said earlier, the show got canceled, so that's never going to get resolved, so that's fun. You're watching the show like, oh, I wonder how that's going to pay off in season 2. It doesn't. It's not gonna. And that's the whole show. There's no crazy twists. It doesn't tie into the games whatsoever. Oh, the dance scene. Okay. When that dance scene came on, I was going to mention this earlier, because I knew I was going to talk about the show, and I had this whole thing planned out in my head on how I was going to talk about it, but I just keep flipping to different things. But yeah, so anyway, that reminds me of this dance thing. So basically, I think it's the second last episode, Jade is like, finds like Umbrella's little encampment or whatever, and she goes there. And basically, she's going to like give herself up, I think, so that all of her friends can be freed. Because all of her friends live on a boat. That's how her whole group has been avoiding the zombie apocalypse, essentially. They're on a massive, like, oil tanker, so the zombies can't get to them, right? And they go to shore and get supplies, and Jade goes to study the zombies and all this nonsense. Anyway. So basically, Umbrella finds the boat, which you think they would have found sooner, but they find it. And she's like, okay, I'll give myself up if you let my friends go. So you're thinking, okay, we're going to meet whoever's in charge. And you think it's going to be like this one girl from the past scenes, but you're not really sure, right? So anyway, she goes in, and you see the girl sitting there, and you're like, oh, okay, this is going to be like some weird intimidation scene. And out of fucking nowhere, this girl just gets up and starts singing. I forget what song it is, but it's a Dua Lipa song, or whatever the fuck her name is. It's like this awful song that's played way too much on the radio, and she literally starts throwing up her arms and like fucking dancing. I remember watching it like, I having a fucking stroke? Like, what? Am I drunk? Like, what the fuck is going on? I was sitting there eating pizza pops. Like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't believe it. I had no clue what the fuck was going on. I was like, what is this? Like, I started laughing like 2 minutes, because the problem is this scene goes on for like a minute. And like halfway through I was laughing like, this show is so fucking bad. Who can watch this show and be, I already did say, who could watch this show and be like, yeah, this is what I want from Resident Evil. Some random fucking girl who's not even from the video games dancing to a Dua, whatever her name is, Dua Lipa song, or Lipa, or whatever her fucking name is. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so she dances to this song, and it feels so out of place and so weird. And then it turns out that Billy, who is actually in charge, was like controlling her with some mind device or something. It's like the stupidest thing. Oh, the movies are... Oh, okay, well, that's a tough one. What's worse, the show or the movies? So there's the old movies, and then there's the new movie, which is in its own thing, and then there's the show. I would say the show is... I think the show is worse than everything. The new Resident Evil movie, Welcome to Raccoon City, is pretty bad, and I'll talk about that next. But, like, the show is just much more insulting. Because at least the new movie tried to be faithful to the games, whereas the show just didn't give a fuck. Like, at least in the movie, you have Leon and Claire and Jill and a more accurate Wesker, and I can appreciate that, even if I think it's kind of shitty. But the show just doesn't have any of the movie characters or the video game characters. It does its own thing, and it's shitty. Like, it's terrible. So I would say, yeah, the show. Because, like I said... Oh, thank God I boarded that. Like I said, it just... Oh, Jesus. It just feels like a CW show. And the best part about the show, and then I'll talk about the new movie, my favorite part about the show was the guy that made the show. I think he was... Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus, dude. How is she not reacting to that? Oh my God, I just fucking destroyed that man. He lost a leg, an arm, and a head. The best part about the Netflix show, the funniest part, and I hope the dude feels stupid now, but yeah, it was either the director of the show or the writer of the show. He was doing an interview for the show before it came out, or around the time it came out, and he was trying to hype it up, like doing the whole press junket thing. And I remember him being like, yeah, so like, we talked about doing Leon and Claire and like, you know, whatever, all these other things from the video games, but you know, I'm looking to get like 10 seasons out of this show, maybe 16 seasons, so who knows? Maybe, you know, Jill or Leon will show up in season 6 or 7, maybe Huntress will be in 13. I'm thinking, bro, you think you're getting 16 seasons on this show? This show could be the best show in the world. You ain't getting 16 seasons, okay? You couldn't even get 2. You're not getting a second season, let alone fucking 16. I couldn't believe it. It's the most ridiculous thing. When he's hyping it up, he's got a shit-eating grin on his face. I'm like, dude, fuck off. You ain't getting fucking 16 seasons. Nice try. That ain't happening, bro. Like, you should have done all this shit in the first season so that you could get a second season, not wait fucking 10 seasons to put what we want in the show in from the very beginning. I was so pissed off when I saw that. I was like, nah, dude. Oh, no. I should have put more shit. Actually, you know what? No, I gotta heal myself. Yeah, he wanted to do fucking 16 seasons. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He compared it to like another show like Game of Thrones or something. I'm like, dude, you ain't anything like Game of Thrones. I don't even like Game of Thrones, and you're nothing like that. And then, yeah, it got canceled like a month after the show came out. It got canceled for a season 2. I'm like, everyone on that show should feel fucking stupid and ashamed with themselves. Because everyone was saying the whole time, we don't want this. This looks like shit. And everyone was saying, oh, you don't like it because the main actor's black, and you don't like that it's female driven, and all this bullshit. No, you know what? It had bad writing. It was a stupid show. It was so unnecessary. You could have either done an original story, okay, or you could have just done a sequel to the fucking video games. Instead, this is what pisses me off about this show. You were too lazy to make a new IP, a new zombie IP, and call it something other than Resident Evil and tell your story. Because if this wasn't a Resident Evil show, it would still be shit, but I would be more interested. But no, you want to take the Resident Evil name, you want to take the canon from 0 to 5, essentially, okay, so that all, like, the storyline and characters have been set up and established, okay? You don't want to take any of the future shit because you just want to overwrite that with your more shitty writing, okay? And then you want to take the previous shit, and then you want to catapult your show off of that? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, I hate that shit. That pissed me off so much. So that's what you get. You want to try to make something better in the video games, and you made something completely fucking worse. So I'm glad it failed. They should just listen to the fans. Either, again, do an original thing or something. I don't know. But don't do that. But nope. Oh, no, this is going to be great, guys. We're going to do it anyway, and you're wrong, and this and that. And guess what? Now you're all out of a job, and you're not getting a second season. So, guess who was wrong? Thank God I found that. Yeah, that show made me so mad. Like I said, I knew it was going to be shit, but I was still hoping for the best. But Netflix, man, like, between this and Cowboy Bebop, like, they cannot do adaptations of shit. They keep fucking it up every single time. Now, I probably shouldn't have grabbed that because I can't actually use that for a little while, but oh well. Yeah, so to talk about the new movie that came out, Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Okay, so when this came out, I knew it was gonna be shit because the trailers were pretty rough for it. I'll let this guy talk.
How fast can you get back here?
Why, what's up?
So, yeah, when this movie came out, oh Jesus, I was really excited for it. I knew it was gonna be shit because they barely advertised it, and the trailers were pretty bad for it. But oh Jesus, but I still wanted to see it, and I was gonna go to the theater to see it, but nobody wanted to see it with me. Hey, I was gonna use the knife on that guy. What the fuck? Oh fuck, I'm boxed right in. Okay, now I'm pissed off, so I'm gonna kill everyone here. So anyway, I want to see this movie in theaters. Nobody wanted to see it. At the time, I was pretty bummed out in general, so the last thing I wanted to do was see a movie by myself. So I ended up torrenting it. Oh, thank God I had the knife. And torrenting it was probably the best decision I ever made because, Jesus, Claire, could you reload that gun any fucking slower? Oh, I'm boned. I'm boned. Oh, apparently not. Okay. I'm gonna heal right away. I'm getting too distracted ranting about this shit. So, where the fuck did you come from? Thank God I didn't put this on hard. I'm way too rusty to be doing that. I'll take my knife back, thank you very much. Yeah, so anyway, I toured this movie. What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna keep reloading because she reloads too slow. Also, I'm used to reloading with R1. I forget what game I was playing that did that. I think it was Hitman. And I keep pressing that by accident instead of square, and it's tripping me up. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I toured this movie. I'm all excited. And about 10 minutes in, I knew I made a mistake because it was fucking terrible. Basically, the biggest problem with this movie is instead of just doing like an adaptation of Resident Evil 1, the director was like, you know what? I'm going to combine Resident Evil 1 and 2 into one movie. And I think that'll be great. That'll work out nicely. But the problem is that if you play Resident Evil 1 and 2, you know that's a stupid fucking thing to do. Because 1 and 2 take place like 6 months apart and have different casts of characters. So trying to put them into one movie and combining the cast is like a huge mistake because it's like, how the fuck are you going to cover all this shit? Like, you can't. Like, there's not enough time to do it. And sure enough, the movie's only an hour and a half. They didn't have enough time to do it. So I'll let this cutscene play out and then we'll go on. He's going to show me something. I don't remember what the hell it is.
There you are. Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my God, he made it.
Why didn't you just tell me that on the walkie-talkie? I could have ran there.
Kennedy, I think?
The rookie. Thought he looked familiar.
If I was just stand at the gate like a dork, like why would he just be standing there?
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
He's like knocking on the door like, oh, let me in. Fucking idiot, climb the gate. Anyway, so yeah, an hour and a half movie to cover 2 games that take place 6 months apart. One is like investigating a mansion that has zombies in the middle of nowhere, and 2 is about a city getting infected. How are you going to do that in one movie in an hour and a half? Well, they didn't, but here, I'm going to use this because I really don't want to use a whole... Oh, I can combine these 2 actually. Yeah, I know about combining. Fuck. I'm like an hour into the game. So yeah, the biggest problem... So I thought initially, okay, it's like Resident Evil 1 just going to be like the first 10 minutes of the movie. You know, they go in the mansion, it's like the big stinger, the title comes up, and then the rest is Resident Evil 2. No, they take place at the same time. And like, because they do that, you barely see any of the mansion, and you barely see any of Raccoon City. And the biggest mistake they made is that, at least in the original movies, they shot it in Toronto, so Raccoon City actually looked huge. But in this new show, they filmed it in like Sudbury in Ontario, which really isn't that big of a city. And so Raccoon City just looks like shit. It just looks like a tiny ass little town. And in fact, in the movie they call it a town, so it's kind of weird. But the biggest problem they have with this movie, besides not actually like doing the game's justice, is they just butchered the fuck out of the characters. Like the guy that plays Leon is a guy from some Nickelodeon show, Victorious or whatever it's called. He looks nothing like Leon, and I remember the director of the movie coming out being like, "Yeah, so I'm not worried about how the characters look, whether or not they look like their counterparts in the game. I'm more worried about like their acting and all this other shit." I'm like, "Their acting? You got a guy from the Nickelodeon show playing Leon. That was your top pick for fucking acting? Like, and he's terrible." And the biggest problem, as well, is that he acts nothing like Leon. He's like a fucking dumbass the whole movie. He like fucks up everything he does in the movie. He's like passing out at the bar. He's like, at one point he has his, oh Jesus. He's got his headphones in, and he's listening to music as he's sitting at the front desk, and literally a semi, like what happens in this game, blows up in front of the fucking police station. He doesn't even notice. And then a zombie catches on fire and walks like into the police station, and he still doesn't notice. Like, it's horrible. Everyone makes fun of him the whole movie, like, "Oh, you're a dumbass, Leon." And I'm watching it like, what the fuck? Like, this is what you chose to do? Just butcher this character.
Leon!
Jill looks nothing like Jill. Doesn't really act like her. Wesker's like a dweeb in the movie. Like, the ending with him especially is terrible. Here, I'll let these guys talk for a second.
Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
Are you all right? Police chopper just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Also, this is the last time these two characters interact in the whole game. I'm only like 10 minutes into this thing. He just shows up out of nowhere. Again, you know, this remake that's supposed to be telling the story better and playing off their chemistry. Yeah, you don't even see him again.
Just me think it can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Where's he supposed to go?
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself to safety.
No, Leon, seriously, they're getting to the fence. Please, just go.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
And you never see him again. Oh, they got here fast. Yeah.
I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
Marvin's fucked. And I'm also fucked. Let's hope I can reload and free up some ammo. It's not gonna be enough. There's nothing I can really do here. I just had to pick up those. I said it was a mistake too, picking up those boards. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't do it. It's a mistake. Oh, here's more. Sweet. That's what I need. Anyway, I'm getting too distracted bitching. So, oh Jesus. Yeah, this, okay, here, perfect. So this thing walks up to Leon. He's sitting at the police station desk. This thing's walking up to him. He's twiddling his thumbs, doesn't even realize it. It's so bad. I'm like, yeah, that's Leon right there. A dumbass. So anyway, yeah, like I said, Jill looks nothing like Jill, nor does she really act like her. Wesker's a dweeb. Claire's like probably the best one in the movie, I guess. And Chris is played by fucking Stephen Amell's brother. So that's basically the movie. It's pretty bad. And the special effects are terrible. Like, I'll say this about Netflix. The show's terrible, but because it's Netflix, they have a budget. So, at least some things in the Netflix show looked decent. But in the Resident Evil movie, when they show monsters, they look fucking awful. Like, the zombie dogs and the zombies look horrendously bad. But anyway, yeah, the movie's just terrible. Nothing really happens. The mansion's completely butchered. Raccoon City doesn't feel or look like Raccoon City. The characters, like, act nothing, nor do they look like their counterparts in the video games. Where's Marvin? He should be stumbling around here somewhere. Okay. Here, I'll save and then I'll use the item box. So yeah, the new movie sucks. And then they sequel bait at the end. This is like the corniest shit. So, Wesker, because he's from the first game, he quote-unquote gets killed in the movie. And the post-credit scene is like him alive. And like Ada from this game, like, revived him or something. And she's like, here, let me give you this. And she like hands him a pair of sunglasses, because in the games he wears sunglasses. And then he's like this, he's like in the tub, he's like all like out of it or whatever, because he's like alive again, he thought he was dead. She like gives him the glasses, he's like grabbing them, like looking at these sunglasses, like, whoa, what's this? And then he's like fidgeting when he puts them on, he's like struggling to put them on, he's like has Parkinson's. And anyway, he puts them on like this, and he's like looking around, and then the movie just ends. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, and they're in like this basement. It's dark as shit. Why did she give him sunglasses? Why is he putting them on? And why is he acting like he's never seen a pair of sunglasses before? It's the stupidest fucking thing. Oh my god. It's terrible. And that's never getting a sequel. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, Resident Evil, at least in like media form, has not been good lately. It's not a good time to be a Resident Evil fan for shows and movies. I'll say that. If you want to watch the Resident Evil movies, watch the CG ones. But even the new CG show was kind of shit, so I don't even know. That's why I'm hoping the remake of 4 is not dog shit. Please do not be dog shit. Don't cut content and bosses and locations. I'm gonna be so pissed if they do that. Cause they just butchered 3. Like the remake of 3 is nothing like the original. It's like depressing. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so what the hell? Okay, I guess he just dipped out of the room. What the fuck? Okay. I may have made a crucial mistake. I don't have any ammo. What the fuck? I thought I picked up ammo. What the hell? Oh, I am so fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. Sir, I'm just gonna run past you. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit more fucked because there's like 2 or 3 zombies in here. I know there's gunpowder in here. Let's hope to God there's also ammo. Because I'm gonna need some shots. Thank God I did not play this on hard. I would be so fucking dead right now. I'll probably get attacked at some point, so we'll just pick that up. Oh, here we go, perfect. And you can have that. Also, what I'm gonna do real quick, did I put those? Oh, I put them away, shit! Oh, I'm really fucking up. I could have boarded up those windows. Not anymore. But what I can do... Perfect. I should have played as Leon. I've always found Claire's story mode to be way harder. And... I don't need that right now, but fine. Okay, should have held on to that and combined it with the gun ammo powder I just had. That's okay. Holy fuck, this is a disaster. And that would have been nice. I could have turned on the power. You know what? No, I've had enough. Here's what we're gonna do.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck. Oh no. Actually, no. Oh Jesus! I didn't want both of you biting me. This will give me an excuse to use a healing item. Her neck just must be so fucked by the amount of times I've been bitten. Oh no, why are you going over there, dude? You're in the way. Okay, I'll take that, because I need that.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Did that guy's arm just come off? What the hell? I just noticed that. He's like dripping blood. Like, what the hell? So, The reason you want to take out their legs too, besides saving ammo, is unless you get a headshot that blows up their head, they can keep coming back. Like, I don't think there's any, like, ratio or percentage on how they come back. I mean, there could be, but they can just keep coming back, and they will keep coming back. But if you take out their legs, even if this guy comes back, if I take out both his legs, he's going to be way slower. Yeah, I should be infected. I think there's, like, a bullshit thing in the lore where, like, not everybody gets infected and some people are immune, and it just so happens to be, like, all the characters you play as. I think that's a thing. Because, yeah, you would think, oh, well, if you can stop being a zombie by just having herbs, like, couldn't everybody just have herbs and not be a zombie? Okay, so I was hoping there was going to be more ammo in here. However, there is not. So... because I need to grab this, and I need to grab the fuse. And the fuse was right here. So now we'll get the hell out of here. The problem is, I don't think... oh, Jesus, I was gonna say, I don't think I killed the people out here. But I can use this to fix that door. Oh, I thought I turned on the power here. I guess not. Okay, so I can't do any useful shit. What I can do is take this key card and go and get all the weapons from that. I can put out the fire, but I have to go around to do that. This I need a book for to do. And this key I actually don't need anymore. So when they have a little X in the corner or whatever, you can't use that. Well, you can use that item, but there's nothing to use it on. So that key, I used all the like doors with it. So I could keep it, but there's no point. And I'll take this. Because again, I didn't really kill anyone over here. So we're gonna run into some problems. Oh, I wanted to close the window before he crawled out. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so fucked. I swear I'm good at this game. Every time I stream, I get instantly shit at whatever I'm playing, but I swear to god, I've played this game on normal, both characters. I did not die. Fuck. I should have played as Leon. Alright, so we'll go in here. And this is kind of annoying because I could guess. Basically, we have to do... oh, okay, so it's like, yeah, 102 I can open, 103. So you can open all these because you have the card. Yeah, you got this. But the problem is you don't have the key. So even though 102 is one of the things I can unlock, don't have the key to do it. Same with 103. So we can get 106, 109. Okay. So we'll do 106, 109. See, we can't do 203 for that item thing, which sucks. But this is also useless, the film. You don't need it. It's a waste of time, so I'm not even going to grab it. It basically just shows you where hidden items are in the police station, but I think I know where some of them are, and you can just Google that real quick, because the pictures don't even really help you that much. Okay, so you can also combine these. It's not as good as doing it with the red, but it's good enough. Okay. So, now that's been taken care of. So basically, now we can cut off chain doors. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't go in here earlier. That would have been useful. So, fun little Easter egg. Here, I'll show you guys on this side. I'm trying not to go too far into the room because I know 2 zombies come up. And I really don't have enough shots to deal with them. This guy never gets up, so you don't gotta worry about him. At least, I don't think he does. No, I don't think he does. Let's see. Got some more notes. So what's cool about this is that in the original, they put 2 L's in welcome. They spelt it wrong because it was obviously made by Japanese people, but the English translation wasn't that well done, and they overlooked it. So yeah, in the PS1 version of this, it says welcome with 2 L's. And as a joke, because everyone noticed, obviously, they did it, and if you look, there's a space where they had an L. And if you look right here, yeah, there's the L. So that's kind of cool. Also, if you look on their desks, that's the guy, by the way, that just got ripped in half. Elliot. And then is it this one? No, not that one. There's another cool thing. Not that. There's Marvin, though. I think it's... Yeah, this girl's desk. This one right here, Rita, she's actually a cop that's in the Resident Evil Outbreak game. So, that's a neat little Easter egg.
Asshole.
Poor guy. Alright. So, I don't think there's anything else too useful in here. So, there is the safe and there is this. I forget what the hell the combination is to this. It's been so long. I think it does start with a P. This is just like a total shot in the dark. But I know it's gonna be wrong. It's not F. The D? No. I knew it. It's been way too long since I've done this. But I think there's a pistol part in there. There's some sort of weapon part. So we'll use that. And I think... Yeah, I don't need that key anymore. Perfect. Okay, so now we gotta go... back upstairs. What do you think it was, Sean? I wasn't looking. PDF. I knew it was... I knew it started with a P, and I knew there was an F somewhere in there. I did remember that. But I couldn't remember the rest of it. I should have guessed that, because I was thinking it. This is it for sure. Oh, what the hell? No, I'm pretty sure it is something like that. PDF. Oh, it might be, hold on. Is it this one that's PDF? Because I think you're right, it was something like that. No, there's no D here. Now, if I was smart, what I would have done is written this all down on a piece of paper beforehand and then acted like a professional, like, oh yeah, guys, this is what it is. This is how much of a fan I am. Oh, he did get up.
Bitch.
Oh, did Google let you down, Sean? Well, we need 2 combinations, not just the one. Because that's just the left-hand side. We need the right-hand side, too. I'm pretty sure it's a pistol part. Oh, I'm fucked. I have no ammo. We're in so much trouble. Oh, okay, yeah. While I'm playing this game, because this is the PS5 version, I'll give my thoughts on it so far. Because we've been playing for like what, like an hour now, which is how long I wanted to play for. Yeah, we've been playing for about an hour. I'll give you guys my thoughts on this so far. Ned? Okay, well, we've run into a problem because I have no ammo. So I can't deal with this person. Can I bait him out into the hallway? You may come out, sir. Where'd he go? Oh my god, Jesus! Holy fuck. Alright, we'll come back to that. Because I got no ammo to like deal with them. He's gonna attack me, I got no defensive items. Also surprised I haven't found any of those yet. But yeah, what do I think of the PS5 version of this so far? I mean, the guns feel nice to shoot, like with the PS5 controller, I won't lie. Like the haptic feedback or whatever. But besides that, I mean, I'm not really noticing a difference in terms of like graphics. The load times are better, obviously, but that's any PS5 game really. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this for now if I can, just to free up room. I know there's a book that goes in that dude's hand. But, yeah, besides the load times and like, how good it feels to shoot the guns in this, I mean, it's pretty much the same. But it is a free upgrade, so I mean, if you already owned it, it's not going to cost you anything anyway. So, yeah, hold on to those codes, Sean, and at this point, I'm just kind of running around and grabbing everything that I missed. The problem is that hallway that I was just in is fucking infested with zombies, so we're not going to do that. What I think I have to do, I think I missed it on the other side of the police station. Jesus, I'm rusty at this game. Is I have to get the book to put in the statue, and then I think that gives me one of the medallions, I think. I know once I blow up that wall too, I think there's another medallion past there. But that's when the liquors come out too. So... this is why it sucks shooting at zombies, because again, they can just keep coming up, so it's like all that ammo is wasted. That's the one thing I don't know if I like about the remakes, is that at least in the older games, when you killed the zombie, they were dead. And these remakes, like, yeah, it's scarier that they can obviously keep coming up, but it's also frustrating as hell because you're just wasting ammo. Like, it's annoying. So, did I get everything in here? I did not get everything in here. I need the timer for that. I swear, when I play Resident Evil 3, because I will play the PS5 version of that to show that off too, it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, I know one's with the C4. But I don't remember how to get the timer. I'm not going to play too much longer anyway, because, yeah, well, I definitely want the rocket launcher. But, yeah, this is just mainly me just showing off the game on PS5, what it looks like, how it plays. So we'll see. I won't lie, this isn't exactly inspiring me to replay through Resident Evil 2. But we'll see. This, I think, is it? Well, we're in trouble because now in the demo, it was Cap. This right here. Because it was for Capcom. And then they changed it, which I don't know why they did. They should have just left it. Alright. I think I have to go on the second floor of this. Yeah, because I didn't go in any of this area right here. Now, I know there's a zombie in this locker room. DCM, is that the one? Yeah, okay. Oops. Perfect. Now, if I wasn't skipping the notes, oh, I mean, that'd be nice if I had a submachine gun. If I wasn't skipping the notes, obviously I'd be getting all these codes. That's another reason why you should read the notes. But yeah. Okay, we got a ton of shit in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this thing. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, I gotta remember this. Please get it right. Oh, I fucked it. Hold on. There it is. What a weird little thing. Oh, here we go. Great. So there's one of the digits. Which one did we get? Oh, I think I get to decide what I want it to be. Well, we're definitely getting the ammo pack first. That would be the way to go. Now, I remember when you open one of these, a body comes out, but I don't think it's a zombie. Yeah, there we go. Here's another one. Is this one Cap? It is! Okay, I knew one of them was Cap. There it is. Okay, once I get this grenade launcher, we're fucking set. I thought that was for the fire. Jesus, it's been so long since I played this. That guy's gonna attack me, for sure. And I have no ammo, so I can't deal with him first. I've got ammo for guns I don't have. Oh. Now I can deal with him. Because I'm pretty sure once you walk around him, he gets up. Now, I think this is the first time we see the lickers. Now, what I should have done is kept that flash grenade, because it's really effective against these guys. Because I'm pretty sure this is where it crawls out. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I don't know if I want to fight it with a pistol. That feels like a mistake. Now, you don't have to fight him. If you do this, and you just go really slow, he won't do shit. But you have to do this, because he's blind. So as long as you're quiet, he'll have no idea. And then once you're in here, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what's my health like? It's pretty good. So this is the STARS office. Now again, this is a little rant about this game. In the original, when you get in here, Claire and Leon have like another scene where they talk over this radio shit. But they cut that from this remake. Like, you don't interact with any of this, they don't have another interaction. Again, it just feels like wasted potential. No, we don't want to pick that up now. This is Rebecca's desk. Right here, there's all her PhDs and shit or whatever for medical stuff. There's her bag, there's a first aid in there. There's Jill's desk. That's her dog. There's her hat. That's Chris's desk. There's his jacket, guitar, his military stuff. And then... Wow, I'm getting a lot of flame rounds. Then there's Barry's desk of all his guns. So that's kind of cool. Then there's Wesker's area, his little desk. This, I need the actual badge thing, which you get in the basement. Because then you gotta put it in here, I'm pretty sure. So we'll go in here. Now, if you do the picture shit, there is something that comes out of here. I'm pretty sure it's a weapon attachment. Okay, we got the battery. I honestly do not remember what the battery's for. Oh yeah, here's the number 3 combination safe. Yeah, okay. I think I remember where this was. Yeah, I know where this is. 9-15-17. I know exactly where it is. Alright, so we gotta be careful when we come out of here because this dude's just chilling. Oh, that's what the battery's for? Okay. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god. You also can't let him touch you. I don't know if he knows that I'm here. Oh, I'm so tempted to just fight this guy right now, but I know he'll fuck me right up. But he's in the way, so this poses a bit of a problem. I'm hoping he's just gonna jump on the ceiling, but I'm about to shoot him in the face. The game's like, fuck you, dude. You thought you were gonna sneak by? Oh my god. What the fuck is he doing? I thought he was about to attack me. Alright, well, it's on. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked. Okay, I gotta heal right now. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, I didn't grab any of the healing shit. Oh, I'm fucked. And I'm fucked. Alright, well. That was Resident Evil 2. I'm gonna end it there because I've already been playing for a while. That was a shit playthrough, I'm embarrassed, but whatever, it's done. I'll give my thoughts on it. Yeah, the PS5 version, it's not that great. The load times are faster, it feels better to shoot things. Other than that, it's pretty much the same game. I know they've done some graphic enhancements. I can't tell, at least not on my shitty TV. I mean, it's still fun to play, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I really don't like this game. I much prefer to play 3. Yeah, that's how fast the load times were. Like, instant. What I should have done is grabbed a health item, fought the dude, used the first aid, got the hell out of there. But I did not.
The hell is that?
And there's nothing useful in the door next to me. I'm pretty sure it's gunpowder, but that's about it. Where's this go again? Oh, yes, this. This is getting another piece. Yeah, I know there's a med. It's in the med bag. But I think I'm gonna call it there anyway because I'll save first. Like I said, it's pretty late, and I'm kind of annoyed. This playthrough's also been pretty shit. So if I do play through this again, I'm like, oh my god, this fucking library, bro. You gotta go, dude. Your legs are already pretty fucked, and I've had enough. Anyway, yeah, so this playthrough's been pretty bad, I'll be honest. There's the book. I didn't even notice that on the table. That's rough. I can't remember. Is there anything inside? I think there is. No, it just goes in the hand? Okay. Yeah, this has been rough. So I'll put it in the hand real quick, just because it's like right here. And then the safe I got the combination to is in that door. But yeah, I'll do this real quick. We'll get the safe. I think it was 9. Oh, see, now I don't remember what the hell it was. It was like 917 or something. There we go. Thank God it just let me combine it. This is so weird that this isn't a police station. Then you gotta take this, you gotta examine that, to get that, and, I don't even remember what the hell you do with the ruby. I totally forgot. Now, we did get that note earlier, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a way to read oh, but then I died. That's true, yeah, I did. So I don't have the note anymore. Okay. So, we'll go down and save. Like I said, if I play this through again, fuck Claire. Her storyline sucks. She's annoying to play as. So we will do Leon instead. Because he is much more easy to play. She's rough. Yeah, so that's Resident Evil 2. I don't know if I'll continue with this. If not, I'll play a little bit of 3 to kind of show that off. I'll do much better playing that than this, for sure. But yeah, so this has been Resident Evil on PS5. Yeah, it was rough. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's it. I'll try and stream tomorrow.